Many cultures believe that the soul is eternal. As such, death is never forever. A soul is simply reincarnated into another life to live and learn the same experiences again until the lessons are learned. Then they move on to new lessons and experiences in lives to come. If the Peverell brothers were reincarnated as the three Dumbledore siblings, the parallels are quite fascinating. Sometimes people are similar from one life to the next, but depending on what form the life lesson takes, the person can also be put on the other side of a situation from where their former life had them standing, so that they can better learn and grow. The question is, did the Peverell brothers evolve and grow as the Dumbledores? Or did they simply repeat the same mistakes that previously held them back? Let us begin with the eldest brothers, Antioch and Albus. With Antioch being the original owner of the Elder Wand, it only stands to reason that it fall to his reincarnated self centuries later. However, it appears that Antioch has grown older and wiser as Albus, having learned temperance as well as a bit of healthy distaste for darker matters. Now moving on to the middle siblings, Cadmus and Aberforth. Unlike with Antioch and Albus, Aberforth does not seem to have changed much from his former incarnation as Cadmus. Cadmus was, as owner of the Resurrection Stone, unable to let go of his lost love. Aberforth did not learn to accept death any better in his new incarnation. Though it was Albus who put on the ring out of guilt over Ariana's death, it was Aberforth who remained embittered over it for his entire life. He never truly moved on from the loss of his little sister, so though neither Dumbledore brother met an early end as the Peverell brothers did, only one, that being Albus, appears to have fully learned from the mistakes made in his earlier life. But what of the youngest sibling? Ignotus, later Ariana, is indeed an interesting study. Perhaps she regressed whereas Albus improved and Aberforth remained stubbornly the same. While Ignotus benefited from his different perspective as an innocent younger man, his desires being more modest than those of his elder brothers, Ariana suffered instead from her different perspective, as her experiences were unfortunately shaped by pain. In some limited sense, she could be even said to have used the powers of the cloak, as her parents made their best efforts to hide her from the world. Tell us in the comments if you agree with our reincarnation theory, and if you have a prediction how well each of the siblings might do in their next lifetime.